Well, if losing weight is on your to-do list for 2010, our next guests are hoping they'll inspire you to make your long-term weight loss goal a reality and transition to a healthier lifestyle. Medi-Weightloss Clinics of Orange has helped people lose 2,500 pounds since our grand opening in July. That's right. Please welcome Angela Godwin, a practitioner at Medi-Weightloss Clinics of Orange, and Elise Borsick, a patient who is currently losing weight. Ladies, welcome to the show. Great to have you.
Good to be here.
It's on my things to do list for 2010. That's get it right, get it tight this year. Want to be more fit. And we'll get into a little bit of that later on, but set us up, if you will, Angela. Tell us a little bit about Medi-Weightloss Clinics.
Medi-Weightloss Clinic is a weight loss clinic based on 3 phases of the program. The first phase is the acute phase, where we actually get a person to their goal weights.
Okay.
The great thing about this program is those last 2 phases actually focus on maintaining that weight, which unfortunately I think a lot of programs don't focus on. And it's a big problem when you get to your goal weight. How do you stay there?
Because what happens is you sometimes hit a plateau.
Exactly.
Let's talk a little bit about what you put your patients on. You are all about doing a whole food diet. Is that correct? Tell us about that.
The whole food diet, it's based on us giving you a grocery list, and we actually have you go out into the community, get the groceries that you usually buy, and make the food at home. So it's not any prepackaged foods. It's not based on shakes. It's actually based on reality, on you cooking for your family, cooking for yourself at home.
Okay.
So it's more realistic in maintaining that weight.
And I know this is a great program for everybody, but specifically high blood pressure folks and people that are dealing with diabetes. Is that right?
Definitely.
Why so? Is it just because of what you're doing in terms of cutting back on sugars, or?
Well, research has shown that obesity is related to comorbidities such as hypertension and diabetes. And when a person loses that weight, there is a decrease in not only the medications, but there can be a complete resolution to those diseases.
Okay.
So we see patients, as they lose weight, they start weaning off of those medications to a point where we hope they're not even on those medications anymore.
And we have Elise here. We're going to get to you in a second, Elise, because I have one more question for you, Angela, if you can answer this. Is, you know, it's not all about just eating right. It's also about adding nutrition and making sure that you exercise, and that's what you guys are really about at Medi-Weightloss Clinics, is adding everything to the table.
It's true. We do a lot of education. Being a nurse, we focus a lot on keeping your weight at the goal that you want it at. And that requires exercising. It does require, and not necessarily running, not necessarily being at the gym. You could do it at home. You could do it, you know, any way that fits you. But exercise is important to burn those calories. Nutrition, learning what to eat. There are no absolute no's, but you have to know when, how to do it.
All right, I like that. And Elise, let's bring you in. We're so happy to have you here because you're a testimony as to what they've done for you. I mean, you've lost some serious weight, and you're still currently losing weight, right?
I am. I have already lost 30 pounds.
Wow.
And have 10 more pounds to go.
Let's take the picture for folks at home. If you want to be made a believer, this is it for you right here. This is your before. You're all in black. You look really good to me, I think. But you wanted to lose a weight. Will you stand up here and just give us an idea of what you did to kind of drop that weight? We know you hooked up with Medi-Weightloss.
I did. A friend of mine is actually a nurse at Medi-Weightloss, and she said to me, "Do I have a program for you?" And I was very intrigued by it because of the whole foods.
And we're looking at a before and after right now. And again, folks at home, if you're just tuning in, this is Elise. To the left of your screen, that's what she looked at before, or looked like. And you weighed in at how much there?
About 216 pounds.
And you're 30 pounds lighter.
Yes.
Girl, you better strike a pose, Elise. There you go. Show that body. Well, go ahead and have you sit down here. But what was it that actually prompted you? Because you talked earlier about you tried them all. You've gone the gamut of every diet out there.
I have. I've been on a diet where you buy the frozen food. I've done the shakes. The problem with all those programs is that after I went off, I wasn't prepared to maintain the weight, and the weight came back on all plus. And this diet, again, intrigued me because you're starting with the whole food, and you're cooking and you're preparing. And the one thing I've learned from it, not only to watch my calories and watch my carb intake, but I have become an advocate for myself. I will go into a restaurant and say to them, "Well, how much chicken do you put on that salad?" And they'll look at me and they'll say, "Well, we put 6 ounces." And I'm like, "But I only want 3." And they look at me like I have 6 heads, but it's okay. I feel very empowered and I feel great.
Because now you have the knowledge. A lot of us don't know how to eat. I, for one, a lot of times don't know the difference between certain saturated fats, trans fat. I'm still learning all of that. But it takes time to actually learn what your body can eat and how much to eat. Portion control. Let's talk about initial consultations coming into Medi-Weightloss. Walk us through what happens if you can, Angela.
When a patient comes in, you go through what's called a body composition. You stand on like a scale and it tells you your body fat, your fat-free mass, your water weight, and we do that every single time you come in, so we'll see how much weight and water you're losing and gaining as the time progresses.
Okay.
After that, we do a complete history and physical. We do an EKG. You get your blood work done. We go through all your medications. We go through a complete history and physical of the patient to know how we can work with you on an individual basis.
Because everybody has individual goals. Tell us about the starter kit, because everybody gets a starter kit coming in.
Right. So the starter kit, you get a starter kit and you also get a booklet of all the information you need for the program.
Okay.
In the starter kit, you get what's called the vitamin. It's a multivitamin complete. You take that once in the morning. You get a calcium blend. It's made out of 4 different types of calcium for absorption. You get what's called the fat burner, which is based on a lot of herbal supplements to help you boost your metabolism and keep up your energy and burn those calories.
Okay.
In addition, there comes like a water bottle. We're really supporting journal everything that you take.
Write it down.
Write everything down. Exactly.
Hold yourself accountable to what you're eating. Okay.
The program is based on what's called ketosis, where you're burning fat on your body and you release something called ketones in your urine, and we give you what's called keto sticks. And we go through it all during your consultation. And we give you some ketone sticks and you check that in the morning to make sure that you are burning fat on your body.
Right. Good to know. And Elise, really quickly, I want to mention with you, because you've had arthritis, or you do actually have that, and you've been dealing with high blood pressure. This has really benefited you.
Oh, immensely. My blood pressure has been normal since I lost the first 15 pounds. My arthritis has really put in check. I've been able to space out my treatments. I feel I have more energy than I know what to do with some
days. You get me inspired over here. And Angela, we should mention really quickly, you all have another clinic opening in Brantford, correct?
Yes, in Brantford. Dr. Craig Hutler will be the medical director there. They open February 1st at Stony Creek, and we're very excited for them too.
All right, well, let's put the information on the screen. If you are inspired, you want to join in and not just lose weight, but get fit and make a lifestyle change, Medi-Weightloss Clinics of Orange. Information on your screen, or of course you can call them at 203-891-0655, or just come to our website. We'll get you there. Angela, Elise, thank you both so much for being here. Thank you so much, and best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, we are